Have you ever thought to yourself, no, I'm not going to play that color. There's nothing good. And then you realize, wait, there is something that's good. But do I want to play it? No. And then you play it. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan, and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another deck profile for the Digimon TCG. This is my black deck. It is the black kind of Zwart Defeat Turbo deck based around that player Leak. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. But yeah, giving him credit for most of the ideas in this deck. I was having a really hard time deciding what I wanted to build for black. I didn't like a lot of the stuff. I was interested in Diaboromon, but I'm still new to the game and I'm collecting a lot of cards, and I didn't want to waste my time collecting cards for other decks to just basically buy Diaboromons, because like I can build like five different decks or like fill out my collections, you know, for the price of Diaboromons. So right now it's not a priority, and so I wanted another deck. I'm kind of interested in Alphamon when he comes out, but I don't think he's going to be good for a while, because I think we're going to have to wait until we get more Alphamon support, like the other forums and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. I'll tell you why I like this deck and what it's about. So we got our babies here. We got Kapurimons, 4 Kapurimons, and then the 1 Kapurimon from the starter deck. So the really good one here, he gives 1000 DP while the Digimon has reboot. Almost every guy has reboot inherently or on their own or inherently with the other cards in the deck, so that's really good. And then well, the Digimon has blocker, it gets 1000. So there's also a lot of blockers. So basically just all your DP pumping up, which is good for some of your abilities. Then we have our level 3s. So start off with here. Get into this. I have 2 vanilla 2-drops, 2 Commandramon, 1 Higuramon. You could run one or the other. You could run 3 Higuramon. You could run 3 Commandramon. I just like the idea of having, you know, different ones. So basically, and it helps too with, I can't remember the card, but the one card that can delete based on cards of the same name. So, you know, that's, I kind of like having just 2, you know, 1 and the 2. So three of your vanillas. Then you have the 4 starter deck Toy Agumons. End of your opponent's turn. If your opponent didn't attack with a Digimon this turn, draw 1. So basically, you know, capitalizing on those turns where you take out your opponent's monsters and they can't attack. And then you got your 4 Toy Agumon. Unsuspend this Digimon. He get during your opponent's unsuspend phase, inheritable reboot. Really great. Their DP is not that great, but I mean, hopefully you're never putting them on the field by themselves. And then 2 Sunzarismon, and this might be a card that I bump up. I really want to test how good it is. I actually have more foils on the way, because I like I don't know why they bothered to make non-foil copies of the promos, because I don't know, I'm just a foil whore. Anyways, so he's 3 to play. Your turn, all your black Digimon with 1300 DP or more, and you do have a lot of DP boosting abilities. Most of your guys start out at 11 or 12, so you can always get to that thing. So when he's on the field, all your black Digimon with 13,000 DP or more gain piercing, which is pretty cool. And then his inheritable is really good too. This Digimon, if there's one of those Digimon is black and has 1300 DP, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So if you have 1 on the field and 1 inheritable, you can potentially really good plays. You can give him security attack +1 and piercing 1. So that's why I might bump this guy up. But for right now, I'm testing it too. Really great card. The promo cards from BT4 were just amazing, all of them. And so that's 13 for level 3s. Going on to the level 4s. Not too much to be said about here. You got your 4 Dark Tyrannomon, blocker, 1 to evolve your 5000 DP. So it's really cheap. You got your Tankmons, 4 Tankmons, which are your 1 to Digivolve level 4, cheap vanilla. Really great, 6000 DP, so you know, doesn't get nidhogged. And then 3 Sealsdramon, which is a 6,000 DP blocker, 2 to evolve. So, it gets your blockers off with the Kapurimon if you get the one Kapurimon. So it's good like that. And that's just 11 right there. So plain and simple. Moving on to the level 5s, we have 3 Warumonzimon. Really great from the last set. It finally got a 2-cost level 5 to evolve vanilla. Good DP. Probably, potentially could run 4 of this guy, but right now in testing, I just think 3 is enough. And I'm running 3 Gogmamon, MVP. Such a great card. Probably should be running 4, but again, just testing right now. So 3 to evolve. Digiburst 1, so you can Digiburst one of your level 4s is probably going to be the guy. One of your Digimon gets 2,000 DP until the end of your turn, so this guy can get your guys up there to that 13 threshold, and he gives plus 1,000 DP inheritable. So if you have him and your Kapurimon underneath, your guy's getting 2,000 automatically, so basically all your 11s are 13s, so it makes Sunrizamon live. So that's really great. So yeah, 3 of him, and then 3 Megadramon. He gives blocker under the inheritable. Honestly, if anything, you could probably cut the Megadramon, like cut 2 of him, and run 4 and 4. I'm just, like I said, in testing, want to see how I like it. But if anything, probably would cut 2 of those and just run 4 and 4 because Gogmamon's amazing. And it's nice to have that cheap cost. So that's 9 level 5s. Then we got our level 6s. This is like the turbo variant of the deck. So you have 3 Hyandramons because he's just 2 to evolve, 1,200 DP. So, really easy to get to that 13 threshold. Turbo, he lets you turbo right into Zwart defeat. And then we have our 4 Metal Garurumons, 3 to evolve. He has reboot, so you don't even need the inheritable reboot under him. When digivolving, so he's automatically coming out at 12, and if you have a Gogmamon, he's 13. When digivolving, trash 2 Digivolution cards to activate the effect below, which kind of sucks. Well, not necessarily. You could probably trash your rookie and trash your champion and still have your inheritables. So yeah, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 6 or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash top card from your security stack, which is cool because you're not attacking that card. So if it's a monster, it just fizzles. And I'm pretty sure that's how that works, but don't quote me. I haven't looked up the ruling, but I would assume so based on the fact because you're just trashing the security card. So it's good because his effect doesn't fizzle if you don't have a target. So that's really cool. So you play 4 of him. He's, really great. So you got 7 level 6s right there. Okay, and then for your level 7s, I'm playing 3 Zwart defeat. Got the ulti there. Nice. Playing 3 Zwart defeat. I'm doing this because I'm trying a 3rd ultimate flare, and I don't have 4 Zwart defeats. I mean, I'll eventually will have a 4th one, but I wanted to see if 3 was good enough. I probably will need 4, but right now I'm just testing it out again and seeing what I like better. And if I can't get to that guy enough, then I'll probably have to run 4. And then the 1 Ultra S and the 1 Omnimon antibody. Now, Lick was playing the 2 antibodies. I wanted to try an Ultra S. I've seen other people run Ultra S's over antibodies. I thought maybe running 1 and 1 because you do have the board wipe potential from this card, which is really great. The Digital Evolve and the board wipe. So, yeah, that's pretty great. So I just wanted to try that out, see how I like that. Maybe make a decision if I want to keep it this way or go back and forth with the 2. So that's your... Yeah. And Zwart defeat, if you don't know, he gets played from the security stack. So that's really great. And you can delete, when you Digivolve, you can delete one of your opponent's tamers. And on delete, yeah, he's got great control. And then, of course, like I said, you got the board wipe with Alter S, and then you can go into antibody off of Zwart defeat. So that's really great. Yep. And you get to pop a card with them, so that's good too. Okay, and then we have our tamers, our 2 Izzy, he's our memory tamer, and he's a searcher. Sorry, my mistake. He gets you memory based on, you know, and you're playing mostly all black cards, so the chance of you revealing 3 black cards are really good. Other than, of course, you know, the level 7s. And then you got your ultimate flare. Trigger D-Digivolve 3. It's your Gaia Force. I'm playing 3 of that. It's your Gaia Force. Trigger D-Digivolve 3. Trash up to 3 cards on top of your opponent's Digimon down to level 3. And then delete all of your opponent's Digimon with play costs of 3 or less. So really good against Rookie Rush, and it activates Insecurity. So that's why I wanted to have 3 of it. So yeah, that's it. That's the deck, guys. Tell me what you think. You know, if this is something you'd be interested in. Building, it's honestly mostly low cost except for the Zwart, your level 7s. Your level 7s are when the cost comes in, but if you can, you know, if you're buying packs and pulling that stuff anyways, the rest of the deck is fairly inexpensive to build. And it looks really fun because I've been having a hard time figuring out what I want to do for black. So, you know, drop a comment down below, tell me what you liked. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. If you enjoyed today's content, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. That's all for now, folks.